Basically, the reason I haven't been posting that much is because I'm working on animations and stuff. And I thought, I realized something. I haven't been recording that much mainly because I've been trying to spend a lot more time with my friends since Recroom is about to shut down. And, well, I just haven't built up any of the courage to just click a button. But, I decided, well, maybe I should do something. So, basically, these are all my characters. This is where I mainly get the ideas from. Like, them into the 3D models. Like, this is Maxie. These are where the characters come from. Me just getting bored and building stuff on Rec Room. So, yeah, okay. I'm on an animation for these two. I do not guarantee or promise that it will be finished. Sometimes I scrap animations, but I'll try my best. I'll just take a minute to like show you off how the characters move, who they are, and what they do. Okay. Let's start off with Merxie. Merxie is the daughter of Dr. Blue and Dr. Yellow. Nothing really much to her. This is her child form. In that one animation I did of a boy. Do not look Google Translate any of it, please. Basically, they're lesbian. This is the grade. Basically, he's just Tony and Sunflower's kid, which are from the actual nation of cheerleaders. Here they are. And yeah. This is quite easy. They're twins. No, nothing really much to them. They're just there. Honestly, I do not have anything for them. This is Madison Gladys's child. Yes, the character I excessively animate or make stuff of. Yeah, that's them. Yeah, they exist. They're bisexual. Good. That would good. And also disclaimer: they do not know this when they're a child. It is said right there. It does not know yet. Here's Terror. He's just Emerald's child. Sloth, I don't really need to explain. Just lazy. Zephyr. Zephyr is a character I might explore more on. There was an art piece I did recently with him and Coral. You'll get to see them later on in the showing of the characters. Here's Parvana. Parvana is, well, a magical person. They're a witch. But they're a good witch, so. This is actually one of the inventions I actually only used one invention on, which is the hat, but like I added stuff on, like the stars and all that stuff, which is quite intriguing because, yeah. This is Steve. Steve is also probably most likely from what I've done. Yeah, he is in the animation. Usually he would have half of his face like this half cut off. Burnt off, I mean. Because, well, this is an old version of Steve. If you give him highlights, he looks like Markiplier, but you know. This is Roger. May or may not do any animations of him. I know I'm gonna do them in the future if I find something. Yeah, this is kindness, the virtue, self-explanatory. Patience, once again, self-explanatory. Pizza, well, he's very gluttonous. He is, Steve's boyfriend. Um, Here's Prince. I was working on an animation. I don't think I'm gonna finish it because I kind of been focusing on other stuff. And everything's getting scrambled around. I have too many ideas. Yeah. Strawberry, his girlfriend. Well, Derek. Derek is the person in the recently made art piece. I want to explain what the moon thing is because it has literally no importance. He's just holding a moonlight thing. So this is, well, she doesn't have a name, but here she is. She's Spider Woman, I guess. Here's Leonardo, or just Leo. He's an experiment of greed. I do have maybe an animation planned with the story behind what greed did to the people like Spider Woman and him. Oh, and Roadkill. He's been seen a lot. Also, for clarification, there might be. I was gonna make videos where there were two Roadkills. Well, here's the thing. There were two roadkills. It's hard to explain. Basically, timelines exist in this universe of characters, and Roadkill came across another version of him with far more dramatic experiences and a deep hatred towards Noel over there. Yeah. So, anyways, Froggy, if you watch the Tag Your video, I'm going out of order, but that doesn't matter. Most of the characters will be explained later. If you watch the Tag Your video, all I'll say is, yeah, there's something a bit dark about her lore, which I will not go into in-depth detail because it's a very sensitive subject and I don't want to really tackle those topics on my channel, or tackle. I know, like, maybe someone will be asking, then why did you add it? It's because, well, it's still a part of her character. And if you guys, well, can guess the hints between all that stuff, you could probably figure out pretty easily what um, happened. But, Nebula, her husband cut off her head. Very sad, I know. She got killed by her husband so he could go cheat on her with a bunch of other girls. And, yeah, she was remade as a robot. Photographer Joe, police officer Joe, rocket launcher Joe. Now there is something about Dr. Pink that needs to be addressed. So, as it says here, he is a romantic. Well, in some things he is demi-romantic, and he is sometimes shipped with police officer Joe. So yeah, that's something. So if there is ever any shipping between them, just so you know, it's not the aromantic version of him because he can't feel love when he has aromantic. Although I do know for a fact that aromantic people can be in romantic relationships. Just Dr. Pink, aromantic version, doesn't really care for romance. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Here's all the fish characters I have over obsessed with. And yeah. And yes, I am highly aware of the Someone Fishy channel, which I did not. In like, here's something about Alex. I did not know that Someone Fishy exists when I made him. I based it off of my science teacher's axolotl that they had. So yeah, they had a design before that looked strikingly similar to Someone Fishy's. So I actually revamped him, but now he looks more like Shadow the Hedgehog. And to explain the whole caramel thing, which I've seen, well, which I put in my videos, haven't seen anything talked about it. No, that was not based off of Ginger. It was just one of my friends told me that it would be a good idea to add an XI and make it a not goldfish, clownfish. So they either tricked me into making the one fishy character because they liked the character, or they just somehow had the same exact idea. But yes, to clarify, I did not copy. Yeah, so I'm never gonna post anything with her. As you can see, she's not a 3D model anywhere here because I am completely scrapping that idea of her even being a thought. So, yes, she is gone. And then going to be replaced with Calico, the new fish character. So, yay. We got Plata and Oro, their husband and wife. And yeah. And here's the model of me. Now I am not I don't actually have blue hair in real life. That's just, well, I think that's obvious. My favorite color. Another animation I may do in the future is gonna involve Malice. But yeah, there's Pride, Greed, Daylight, Melody. Where did his eyes go? Okay. Yes, so if you're interested in like all these novels and stuff, if Recroom or had an account that you can log into, I have to go check. But I'm currently working on this. It should be done in like about maybe a week, and I'll have all the characters' information ready, and you can look at the designs. Now, there is one pet peeve I have with Recroom, and it's the fact that you have to select looks like temperance. It's very interesting, so let's fix that. Like pizza's wings, do that, then it looks 10 times better. So yeah, that's all I really had to record. I honestly was gonna do more characters, but then I realized, look how many characters there are. But if you really do like a character and you would recommend me animate them, sure I will, I don't care. Or just draw them in general. And I am composed. I've lost that, and I only have 27 subscribers. I'm poor on subscribers. So yeah, I'm gonna end it off quite longer than I expected. I'm gonna make another post on Recroom. Actually, for the whole entire day, I'm gonna do Recroom stuff. And so, goodbye. And I enjoy the amount of support the people who are still watching my channel, even if it isn't the best. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. My was posted on this channel. I've only had like maybe a month's worth of experience, okay? So don't judge.